And again, it's not about it's, you can't make it about winning and losing. If you do that, I've made that mistake before and it doesn't go well.
Yeah. No, it's a really hard line to walk. Okay, we're starting to get towards the end of this thing, and you talked about red flags, but you also talked a little bit earlier about development and how you maybe weren't the best high school wrestler coming into college. Was there someone that at Edinburgh that really helped you advance your skill set? And if so, how do you take that and duplicate it now at Virginia Tech?
Yeah, I think for me personally, there was two people at Edinburgh that helped me significantly. Probably guess who they were, but
Tim Flynn.
Tim
Tim Flynn's
Flynn,
a bad dude.
Tim Flynn was a huge part.
Yeah.
Maybe not even from Tim, was more of from a personal growth and development standpoint. He really, he helped me with my wrestling, but our styles were completely different.
Sure.
He has zero fast twitch muscle fiber in his body. One of the weakest human beings I've ever. Um, but he's till this day one of my best friends, and somebody that really I think I was a kid that came in, I could have went either way real easy. Like I could have been gone in 6 months, really. And Tim really helped me just realize how good I could be, and like he saw something inside of me that I don't know that I was aware that was there, and helped me build my confidence and help me believe in myself. And so, that, and he's done that with a lot of guys. That's his personality, and that's kind of who he is as a person. He's really, really positive guy, and always just sees the best in people. Lou Roselli helped me a lot from a technical standpoint. We probably had similar wrestling styles, and really, kind of took me under his wing from a training standpoint and a wrestling standpoint, and technically helped me a lot. And, I probably wasn't the most technical guy in the world, in college, the way I wrestled, but Lou really instilled that mentality and what it took to be successful.
Now, how do you take that and go, okay, because when Tim was at Edinburgh, I think when you were there, he was still an assistant at first,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. In fact, Bruce's last year was my last year. Bruce
Okay.
retired in 97. And I graduated in 97.
Okay. How do you take that and explain that to your assistant coaches? Like, okay, we need to have someone that is bringing this person up as a human being and also as a wrestler.
Yeah. Um, I think if you have the right people in place, you don't really have to explain that. I mean, sometimes maybe a little bit, and you have to give direction, and you have to, I think, put people with the right people and in the right roles. That's kind of how I view it. But I think all of our coaches have been doing this long enough, and are the kind of people that they understand that part of it, that this is a personal development thing. And I think when it starts at the top, they see that. And I think that's part of it, and then I think for me, that's how I was coached. So that's probably how I coach guys more. I probably spend more time with that part of it than I do. I spend way more. I can promise you, I help Bryce Andoni a lot more with that than I did with his wrestling.
Sure.
And with a lot of our guys is just, navigating life and helping them, with whatever challenges they might have outside the wrestling room. That's definitely, I think for me, that's a huge part of my role. Where I'm at, I'm 50 years old now. I don't get on the mat a whole heck of a lot anymore. At least live wrestling. So you have to kind of take that on, and it's important, man. I mean, like, we've got some kids that are tremendously talented, and, maybe need support in other areas. The wrestling part's the easiest part for some of them. And sometimes the hardest part is the academics and managing life, and making sure their relationships are strong and they're doing the right things and they're living the right way. And when kids know that you care about them, I think they are a lot more likely to get on board with the way you're doing things and the way you want things done. And typically, if they don't, it doesn't work out.
Yeah, but it's also easy. if you are truly doing things like that, it's easy to talk to moms and dads, right? It's easy to tell a mom, hey, you're going to send your son to me, but he's going to be a better person when he leaves here. To me, that's a huge part. And I don't know that every institution in the NCAA can boast those same types of things. I know for a fact that there are certain head coaches that don't prioritize that. And I think that those, look, if we're all going to be completely honest, right? There's going to be a group of kids that go for the bag, right?